Your microphone is unmuted, but has no signal. You didn't even give me a millisecond. Stream, I was to like say anything. This is so silly. Fucking hell. Anyway. Hi. Let's see. I need to open a hey champ. I always feel like you're my son, like hey champ. Hey champ. And I'm like a dad. What? God. And this is dad. No, like Mr. Mom. I don't know. Is that thing? Do moms call their kids champ? I guess they do. Yeah, I guess they do too. I don't know. I always associate with like dads, you know, like freaking like with the sports and the baseball and the in the freaking whatever. What a projector. That's what I'm doing. Creating a source projector, so I can actually see the game I'm playing. Okay. There we go. You want me to be your mommy? Yeah, I was. God damn it. Okay, I wrote a little story recently for myself about. God damn it. Now I'm gonna. I already started talking about it. Now I have to read it. Now I gotta. God damn it. I wrote a little story. Like, okay, well, let me, turn the cover screen off. And like all my little stories, it's very cringe. And it is about, like, us having a kid. Like, well, it's in the context of us having a kid. God damn it. I could have just kept my mouth shut, but that you made me think about it, and then I had to talk about it, and now I'm like, this is like script style, you know. It's like, so it's like each kid, you know. So this is Monika speaking now. I'm home, and then Marin, our hypothetical daughter, Mama. That's right. We fuck. No, I can't read it. I can't read it. Fuck. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Well, in it, she calls her mom, her mom Monika, and her other mom Mama Ain. I don't know. I thought it was cute. It's just, I'll just summarize it. Monika comes home from work, and we are both excited to see her, and we are bickering because we both like her very much. Okay. Hey, look! There she is. I love that's freaking like Mike Wazowski's like not Matsky instantly. Instantly, Mike Wazowski's Matsky. Oh wait, fuck. No. Yeah, wait, yeah, I know. Side stories. Side stories. It's the side stories. Oh, next is I thought reflection was next. Okay. You know what? That's good. It saves more Monika for next time. But you know, Monika's still be in it. Yes. Let's begin the story! Natsuki! 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 How do you predict? It's Natsuki, right? It's like it's like you barely make the U sound. It's like Natsuki. Natsuki. Like, I think that's how it works. I'm still blushing. Well, Natsuki is messing with the orientation of her manga in the closet shelves. Sayori reports from behind and pulls her into an embrace. I just fucking do alphabetical order by title. I don't feel like you need to overthink it. Just alphabetical order by title. So what? Hi. Hi. So I just ate my throat. At tacos. At tacos with my mom, her sex friend, my sibling, her kind of sort of boyfriend that's complicated. I don't know what's going on with them. Me, I was there too. Yeah, tacos. It was good. I like tacos. Including her, the club is now comprised of 4 members. Well, including me, the dinner table is composed of 5 members. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monika. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. God, I still want to talk like that. I have 3. I could go for another. Okay. Natsuki was first and shared her passion for manga. Then Sayori shared her love for poetry, as well as how she goes about writing it herself. Monika has multiple literary interests. Monika, who has multiple literary interests, decided to focus her day on short stories. Let me drink some water. Mouth feels so slimy. And finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy, with little hope and encouragement from Sayori. After the week was spent on their presentations, Monika decided to give the club members this week to freely explore each other's literary interests. Sayori, having spent most of her time in the club so far with Yuri's fantasy books, is rather excited to begin her journey into Natsuki's manga collection. I want to read with you today. Tell me which one I should pick. Metamorphosis. Foundation or not, no. Oh, well, that depends on what the kind of stuff you like. I mean, there's like romance, drama, comedy, mystery, girls smooching, girls smooching, girls smooching, Yuri, not that Yuri, maybe that Yuri, possibly with that Yuri. What are we talking about again? I like all those things. Sayori reaches out and pours a random book from the shelf, inspects the cover. Should this girl be wearing more clothes? You wouldn't like that one. Me. I doubt you, Natsuki. And panic, Natsuki snatches the book away from Sayori's hand and then replaces it on the shelf in a less conspicuous location. Oh god, yeah. I can see never read it, but like I get the base idea of it. Like I get the base idea of it, so yeah. Okay, well, if you really have no preference, then let's just start with something that's easy to get into. A lot of these don't start to get really good until like a few volumes in. And I wouldn't ask someone to make that kind of commitment unless they're already really into manga. I could handle it. I did it with Yuri's book at least. Well, I'm more considerate than that. Fuck Yuri. Fuck Yuri. Fucking Yuri. Fuck. Anyway, I'm saying that as Natsuki, but I'm not. Obviously, I only advise for Monika. Although I'm kind of impressed by your attention span, if you put that much effort into her books. No, I had the attention span of a donut. I don't know. I feel like donuts can be pretty focused. But I love my friends, and I can do anything it is for anything if it's for them. Well, okay then. Let's pick you something that even donuts can read. That's gonna be hard because donuts don't have eyes, unless they're like Halloween spooky donuts. I didn't say I was a donut. I just said I had the attention span of one. Again, you were just trying to call me sweet. You're so cute. No! How did you get to that conclusion? Ah! Don't call me that. A donut? Shoot. Shut up. Come now. I just don't like it. I don't need a reason. Natsuki yanks a book from the shelf and closes the closet doors. If someone asks you to stop, then you just need to stop. People need to realize that. It's true. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to hurt you. Nah, sorry. It wasn't you. Natsuki shakes her head while pulling a second chair over to her desk. I was talking about something else. I didn't mean to get all angry all of a sudden. Is it her dad or her friends? I don't know. Natsuki averts her gaze and mumbles. You're like, well, like a nice person. So, I wasn't talking about you. Fuck up. I still learned a valuable lesson. Sayori speaks softly as well. Oh, I still learned a valuable lesson. Feeling shy after receiving the unexpected compliment. Well, anyway, here's the book. So just start it whenever you feel like it. Let's get it started in, huh? Let's start it in here. Did you ever hear the original lyrics to that song? Like, I've only recently actually heard the original version of that song, and I was like, wow. They, I can see why they changed it. Get it started. It was Get Something Else originally. Jeez. What is it about? Well, it's like a comedy, and there's romance too, obviously. So like a rom-com? Sayori looks at the title. It's called Love is Another Word for Luck. No, it's not. That's stupid. It's about a girl who keeps accidentally running into the same guy, and then you find out, like, well, you should just read it. That the guy's actually a girl! Right? 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 There would be worse going. But you have to tell me what you think. I can already guess you're gonna ship yourself. Who you're gonna ship yourself with. It would be so funny if I'm right. Self-shipping? Anyway, ship, I don't get it. Never mind. Let's not worry about that yet. Just make sure you tell me what you think. Oh, okay! I'll start then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we can do poetry too. Oh. Yeah, I guess. But don't you want to finish this first? Yeah, but we can do both! I mean, unless you don't like poetry, then I won't make you or anything. No, it's just, well, never mind. We can work about it tomorrow. After the club meeting ends, Natsuki and Yuri leave. Monika strikes up a conversation with Sayori. Hey, Monika! I see you got Natsuki to share some of her manga with you. I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic and expressive. I could just listen to her talk. She's so cute. Anna, I'm not sure if she meant I could say that to her or if I just can't say it at all. I mean, better safe than sorry. Say what? Nothing. I am a woman of respect. Nothing. Nothing. I have a scratchy throat. But Natsuki is a woman of cute. Oh, I mean, I said it. What's so bad about that? I don't know. But you know, there's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid that Natsuki actually doesn't like me very much. Oh, that's ridiculous. How could you feel that way? Well, I mean, just little signs. How she only says hi to me after I say hi first. It feels like she only gets excited to talk to me when it's about manga and other stuff she likes. And she just seems dismissive a lot. She was like that when I brought up poetry. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She's probably just shy, you know? Maybe. My stupid head is just making me worry for no reason. It likes to do that. Aw, be nice to your head. It's okay. Try not to worry so much. Everything will be great. No, wait. Your head be nice to you. Wait. I don't know. But you can always talk to me about any concerns that you have. I'm here to help. Well, Monika, you said I don't really get sure about what the future holds, and I would very much. Oh, you're talking to Sayori. Sayori, yeah. You're the best. Sayori gives Monika a quick hug. Well, I'm gonna keep trying because I love her and I want to get close to her and I wanna kiss her on the lips. She did not say that. I added that. You got this. After the next club meeting starts, Sayori is the last one in as usual. Try into the room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone by the closet, reading what must be manga. Without hesitation, Sayori pulls up a chair and plops herself down right next to that Natsuki. I imagine she like... The first thing that came into my head is like that backwards chair thing. But God, that would be... Given their skirts, that would be terrible. Ah! Hello there! Hi! What you reading? It is very good because Dan has good taste. What you reading? Can I read with you? Natsuki pulls the book away from Sayori. No, it's too erotic. You can't just start in the middle. There are spoilers. Besides, what about the one I gave you yesterday? Sorry, I was just curious. Well, anyway, I've been waiting forever for this volume to come out. And it just came out yesterday, so... Oh, that's exciting! Well, I'll let you read it then. Can I sit next to you, though? Sure? Sayori plops herself down next to Natsuki. Then pulls out a blank sheet of paper. Natsuki reads in silence, save for the periodic flutter of a page being released from beneath her thumb. From Sayori's side, only the light tapping noise of her pen, meaning the paper, can be heard. She's writing a poem. Time passes. Sayori's paper is filled with scribbles, and margins are lined with stick figures. Natsuki lets out a deep sigh and closes her book. Did you finish? No, but it's a good stopping point. My head is swimming. I need a break. Hey! Natsuki stretches her arms. Aren't you bored? No, I was writing. Oh, I saw the stick figures and thought you were just bored. I just draw those when I'm thinking or waiting for inspiration. I made friends with them all. You're cute. You're adorable. This one is sad because he thinks the night sky is pretty, but he can't look up at the stars in public without everyone thinking he's a weirdo. Well, fuck them. Just do it anyway. This one has problems with his back, but the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with him. What the heck? You're the weirdo. Want to read the poem I'm working on? Sure, I guess. Sayori slides the paper over to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads the poem, she furrows her eyebrows. She slides the paper back over to Sayori. Don't you ever feel weird just sharing all your thoughts and feelings like that? I mean, your poems are like really emotional. Is that bad? Well, no. It's just an observation. I think people can get closer to each other if they find ways of expressing their feet. I think people can get. Oh, sorry. My brain's going a million miles a second. I think people can get closer to each other if they find ways to express their feelings. Well, Natsuki begins a protest, but she can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words. Does that depend more on the kind of friends you have? Well, yeah, but your friends suck. Your friends are ass. I don't know. Teach their own, but I've never met anyone I'd feel comfortable sharing my poems with. Not that it's you, it's just how I am, so... You write poems? You never told me that. I thought I just thought you wrote other stuff. Yeah, that too, but... You should. I mean, would you ever want to share? Like I said, I don't do that. But... Can we talk about something else? I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It just makes me uncomfortable. I can't help it. Still, I'm sorry. It's fine. Well, let's move on to something that makes us both happy. Let's continue the book you gave me, since I didn't get very far yet. Sure. Oh, in the next few days, Sayori begins each club meeting by approaching Natsuki with unwavering enthusiasm. It's Natsuki! 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 Hi, Natsuki! Hi, Natsuki! At the end of one club meeting, Monika, who has become rather invested in Sayori's friendship mission, starts an innocuous conversation with Natsuki while she packs up. It's cool that you've been finding time to spell Sayori. She was pretty excited for the chance to read manga with you. Yeah. I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to share it too, right? Yeah, mostly. Natsuki glances over his shoulder but doesn't reply further. What's on your mind? Nothing. I don't talk about people behind their backs. Oh? Natsuki falls silent, but she fidgets instead of getting back to what she was doing, as though she wants to say more. It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone behind their back. I guess. I just hate when people talk about me behind my back. So I better So I'm better than to do it. So I'm better than to do it to others. Heck, Maka shares a bright smile. Hee. You're really considerate. Thanks, I guess, but it doesn't feel like it. You can trust me. Natsuki stands and sounds for a moment, still fidgeting. I just feel smothered sometimes. I'm not used to someone being like all over me right after we met. I mean, it's fun to hang out with her, but I just have no control over the pace. I can't just meet someone and instantly become friends with them and like share everything about myself. That's not how it works. I just want to chill out sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize that was happening. It's fine. Why would you have? I know, I just feel bad about it. I know Sayori, so I should have realized. Maka navigates her through her tins of guilt, which has surfaced mainly due to her being the one who previously encouraged Sayori's behavior. Despite not knowing the situation, Maka can't help but feel a little responsible. Do you want me to talk to her about it? No, I wouldn't like that. Nope. Well, I don't know, I could like divert her into another plot activity for you or something. No way! That would be so underhanded and mean. Sorry, I didn't think that one through. Besides, just because I complain about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problems for me. True. I'm sorry. I guess I just instinctively want to try to solve problems, even if I haven't been invited to. No, it's fine. I would talk to Sayori about it, but it would make things really weird between us. I feel like it would make her just constantly be afraid that she's bothering me. I don't know. I don't know how to just keep things natural. Well, I think if you do a good job expressing all your feelings, she would totally understand. Sayori really wants to be the best she can be for people. I think she would actually be happy that you want to improve your friendship with her. Maybe. It just feels so dumb talking to someone about how to be friends with them. It's just weird, not cool. Monika shrugs. It's the literature club. Then she mumbles through a stifled laugh. It's not the cool club. Hey! Sorry, that just tickled me for some reason. I'd like to tickle you. I mean, look, I know that you're kind of in a tough spot, and that's hard for you to really express yourself. But you really demonstrate to me that you're great at self-reflection and critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it to you. I think that's the most important part of being able to navigate through these things. So I believe that you'll find the right thing to do. Well, Natsuki instinctively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find any excuse to do so. Thanks. Natsuki gathers her things and she finishes her thoughts in a mumble. Am I still glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes? And I'm still glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes. And I'm still glad. She wasn't asking. Maka smiles. Yay! But Natsuki turns her back and walks away before waiting for a reply. It was an unusual way. I burped. It was an unusual way for Natsuki to express her appreciation, but Maka knew what she meant. It made Maka feel like everything really was going to be okay. Because every little thing is gonna be alright. Alright now. Woo, we got more mail! We got more mail! Mail, 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 mail. Okay, who's responsible for creating a Twitter account for Monika? I think it's hilarious, but for God's sake, don't tell Paula. Haha, it'll get 404'd in a microsecond. Are you relaying her tweets manually, or did you code some kind of pass-through layer to automate it? Based on the contents of the tweets, example, not screaming for help, I assume they're coming from the control simulation? Oh, they torture Monika. They meanies. They meanies. They meanies. Did I get any new pictures? No, I didn't get any new pictures. Got new music, though. Yeah. Hi. Hi for part 2. Yeah! It's Let's time! Sayori, who usually buys her lunch, is making her way to the cafeteria like any other day. The clamor and bustle of the students is drowned by Sayori's impeccable skill of zoning out. What? However, her imagination is momentarily interrupted by the glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl. Who could it be? Who could it be? Who could it be? Who has pink hair? Nope, can't think of anyone. Hey, that's Natsuki! Oh yeah. I never run into the other club members around the school. Natsuki! Sayori stands on her tiptoes and waves. Natsuki, who is busy walking and chatting with her friends, doesn't notice Sayori at first. Oh yeah, her friends, quote unquote. Then she glances over in Sayori's direction. Sayori waves enthusiastically. Following her friends, Natsuki quickly ducks around the corner. Hey! She definitely saw me. Baka is the first to arrive to the club meeting, then Natsuki. Sayori, having glanced through the window to see Natsuki already inside, is unable to work up enough courage to enter. Natsuki's been so distant with me. I was stupid to think she would ever wanted to be friends. She only got excited because she got to share her manga. But aside from that, she doesn't even like me. I should just go home today. Sorry, but do you plan on going inside? No! Why? I'm sulking! Oh. Well, I'm sorry for buying you. Excuse me. No! Oh, I'll stay then. I'll stay here then. I don't want to go in. I'm afraid of bothering Natsuki. I saw her at lunch today. She waved. I waved and called out to her. But instead of saying hi, she ran away from me. Really? There. Not bad. Hey! Sorry. I'm sorry. That was a joke. It just sounded like something stupid that I would do. From anxiety. From anxiety? Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to myself. Oh! Well, that makes sense based on the person you are. But Natsuki isn't shy like that at all. I thought we were friends. But it feels like every day she's just trying to distance herself more. But it feels like every day she's just trying to distance herself more instead of get closer. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. It makes me feel like she was only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga. But she doesn't actually want to be friends with me. Well, I feel like I'm missing a lot of context here. Was she in the middle of anything when you approached her? No, she was just walking with her friends. With her friends. Yuri pauses for a moment. How do I put this? Sayori, you're very fond of your friends, right? You always want to be spending time with them. Of course! I don't think there's anything more important to me. I mean, the best parts of my day are always with my friends! Besides that, I really hate being alone, so... You hate being alone. Sayori nods. We're very different people. Oh, shoot. I cherish my time alone. I wouldn't trade for anything. So I think... Well, if I was trying to have alone time and it was being threatened with an interruption, then... It just would not make me very happy. Yeah, but that doesn't have to do with Natsuki. She was already with her friends, not trying to be alone or anything. No, I think it's similar. It's... Well, we're all friends in the club, but we have our own lives outside of the club as well. If you think about it, making through... Oh! Sorry, I'm very coffee today. Making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. A friendship is an invitation to intertwine your lives together. But the capacity at which each person is ready to do that might be different. There are friends who just like to have fun together, and others who talk every day and share every detail about their lives with each other. I think when establishing a friend, it's important to consider the comfort level of the other person. I feel like I must have misread that last one, but whatever. I mean, we don't really know about Natsuki's life outside the club. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace rather than jump head first into a new commitment. But that means I really was bothering her. I just really wanted to be good friends with her, so I treated her like one. Was I actually hurting her? I don't know, I'm sorry. My insights was really only based on what I understand about my own needs. And Natsuki and I are completely different, so... Why was I so selfish? Even if all that is true, then it still means I hurt her.
Bite me, Mommy.
I think I messed up. No, never again. Never again! How you doing? How you doing, Dick? Raise it. Fuck, I forgot how I pronounced it. It's games done dick, or wait, games do netic, right? Or fuck, I forget. Remind me of where the space is. Where's he coming from? You're blah blah blah. Games done dick. Yuri, with you, I think I was really careful to understand her needs when I was becoming friends with you. But I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki because she already seemed really social. I just took control of everything instead of looking for the right balance. Now I hurt her, and she doesn't want to talk to me. How could I let myself do this? Sayori? I think that... Well, there was one time you told me something about the way I saw things in my head being different from reality. It's easy to automatically jump to the worst-case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you. So I think if we were to realistically consider the situation and how it would cause someone to feel, I bet it's this... I'm sorry. You're a lot better than me at at things like comforting and reassuring people. Suddenly, Sayori gives Yuri a gentle hug. Oh! Mood! You didn't have to. You're the best, Yuri. I'm sorry for bringing you with this. You tried so hard for me. You're such a sweetheart. It's not a burden. I enjoy listening to others. And my friends deserve happiness. Sayori beams. Well, I think I'm gonna give Natsuki some space. She should do what she wants. Oh boy. And if she does still want to be friends, then I'll learn her needs and I'll match her boundaries. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's best. I wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. It makes me feel desperate, like I need to make it up to her by trying to make her happy. But that's not what she needs. I just have to tell myself that. It hurts, but I guess it means I still need to grow. I really want to grow as a person. If it's to be better for if it's to be better for my friends, I want that. That's very mature of you, Sayori. And I'm mature. Sayori hops up and down on her toes. So, does that mean you'll be going home after all? Sayori shakes her head. I need to be here to show her that I respect her space. I have to spend the club by myself today. Yuri nods in understanding. This does not seem like the right... You can go first. You can go in first. Okay? You're blocking the door. Oh, Sayori steps aside. By the way, before Yuri enters the club room, Sayori interjects. You said that you and Natsuki are completely different, but I don't think that's true. I think you're actually really similar in a lot of ways. Yuri smiles and shakes her head. Sayori, that's absurd. You're very silly sometimes. Yuri turns and enters the club room. At the moment, Sayori follows. The club room is quiet. When Sayori walks in, Natsuki glances in her direction. Sayori smiles and gives Natsuki a quick wave before sitting down across the room. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Sayori decides it's best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls it out. However, it looks like Natsuki isn't reading today. She has a sheet of paper in front of her and is tapping a pen against her desk, staring at it. Oh, are we writing today? Hi, Monika. Monika speaks in a quiet voice, unwilling to disturb the peace of the classroom. She kneels down at Natsuki's desk. Hi! Natsuki pulls the seat close to her and covers it with her arms. Sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Whatever. I just wanted to see how everything was going. It's fine. Natsuki replies dismissively. She glances over at Sayori, who is focused on her manga. Monika follows Natsuki's gaze. I think she's mad at me. How come? I'm busy right now. Ask me later. Monika falls silent. Natsuki looks back down at her yeah, I thought so. She inches her hand away from the top margin, allowing Monika to see. It says, to Sayori. Understanding, Monika smiles. She places a hand on Natsuki's shoulder and whispers softly, I'm proud of you. Now she looks away but makes no motion to remove Monika's hand. Monika gives Natsuki's shoulder a quick squeeze before standing back up and pulling away. She seems like the kind of person that would do that, you know, to do the little thing where you give the shoulder a little squeeze and, you know. He seems like a shorter squeezer. The end of the club meeting passes. Yuri has already departed. Oh no, she's down! So has Monika after checking on Sayori and Natsuki to ensure they wouldn't stay too late. Sayori was determined to finish her manga buy-in before heading out, since the end was approaching. I'm spraying off this hair. However, with Natsuki also staying late for an unknown reason, a silent tension hangs in the air. After finishing the volume, Sayori brings it to the closet to put it away. She slides it back on the shelf while Natsuki watches. Then Natsuki gets up and pulls it back out in order to return it to its proper location. God damn it, people just don't know where to put their shit. Sorry. I didn't know where it's supposed to go. It's fine. The two fell silent again, avoiding eye contact. They both look like they're about to say something, but neither can break the silence. A moment passes. Well, I'll be on my way! See you tomorrow, fellow. Sayori turns away to hide her pained expression, then walks away from the closet. If there was any proof Natsuki no longer wanted to be friends, this was it. Wait, what was it? Defeated, Sayori carries herself out of the club room. Oh. Once in the hallway, Sayori takes a deep breath and hits her palms against her cheeks to clear her head a little. Silly Natsuki's stammering voice calls from behind. Natsuki? So Sayori turns back around to face Natsuki. Natsuki fidgets and anxiously continues with her shaking voice. I have a lot of things to say. Me too? But you go first. Natsuki bites her lip and can't stay still. Well, first of all... She cuts herself short, struggling to continue. Trying to force the words out, she stamps her foot and hops up and down a little. I'm sorry for the thing I did at lunch, and I'm sorry for just being kind of mean lately. It's really hard for me to I'm not good with things that make me uncomfortable. Especially when it comes to like feelings and stuff. So, face burning, Natsuki clams up. It sounds like you're confessing you loved her. Oh my goodness. Comes up again. It's not continuing, she simply folds a sheet of paper for Sayori to take. It's a love note. The best place in the world. I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colors and soft things. The sunlight shines in. It makes everything sparkle. It's the best place in the world. It has all my treasures, all my books, my collections, my memories. All my dreams are born in this room. It's the best place in the world. It has all my secrets. All my failures, my fears, my feelings. Sometimes it feels so fragile that the door will break at the slightest touch. But it's still the best place in the world. But when someone knocks, I get scared. I brace my arms against the door, the loose hinges. Please don't break. Don't come in. I'm not ready. It's my best place in the world. The knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture. An eye peeks through the keyhole. I panic. I'm trapped. In the best place in the world. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets. To make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them. To put them away. To see them again. I have so much to do and I'm scared. I'm not ready. But it's still my favorite place. I still want to share it. However long it takes, if you wait patiently, I'll eventually open the door. And I'll show you the best place in the world. Oh! It's a poem. But I thought... Well, I sucked it up so that I could work things out with you. So just be happy about it. Please. Sayori smiles deeply from the bottom of her heart. I'm happier than I could express. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that you would do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting today that I made a mistake. I got so caught up in the chance to get closer to you that I forgot to think about what you wanted. And that we probably have different ways we like to make friends. About, like, the friendship stuff. I mean, it's okay. I understand you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. Your poem did a good job. So don't force yourself if you're not ready yet, okay? Natsuki nods. You don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It's my fault and I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today or anything like that. I actually felt really guilty and wanted to give you space. I was thinking it's silly that I just approach you all the time. And that I should just let you approach me when you want to. Just whatever makes you comfortable. I'll respect that for now. Friendships should always start with those feelings. With those things. With the right balance. Natsuki nods again. One thing about that... Well... I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. I just want it to be balanced, like you said. Sayori nods. I understand. We'll make sure of that together then. Yeah? You go out! Anyway, now that the two of them have found common ground, Natsuki finds it easier to speak more freely again. I'm not gonna be, like, sharing my poems all the time now or anything like that. But, I guess it wouldn't hurt to do once in a while. Only the best ones. So you'd better like them, because otherwise I might change my mind. I like anything you do, Natsuki. I was just saying... More importantly, I had to tell you about my new boyfriend! Huh? From the manga. Wait, I need to guess who it is. You definitely won't be able to guess. The two walk down the hallway together. Oh my god, we have so much to talk about. Dawn, I should have told you to save the last two chapters so I could see your reaction to the big reveal. Oh, and you wanted to enjoy it with me. That's so cute. Oh, fuck. Oh, shush. Oh, and that was so cute. Got another picture? Oh, should we do another one? Like, this one... I feel like this one was shorter than a lot of the other ones. I don't know. We got Natsuki taking a selfie. Of course. Oh, whoa, we got new poems in here. What? Oh, this is what you get after you acquire all Natsuki's poems. I need my pen to express and express my feelings abroad with a ticket to you. No room for stammers, no lies, no extra stops, no compromise. Station screamed by, one ticket to you, please and thank you. Take a headphone and doze. No bumps in the rails, just thumps in my heart. It loops in my letters. Oh, wait. No. I'd see... And clouds in the sky. Hey, wake up! The train has arrived. Express. Destination you. Choo choo! That was a funny one. And that's the best place in the world. Right. And then there's one more poem. One poem more! There's one more poem! Only one! Alright. Secrets. Secrets. Oh, okay. Now, now we need a lot more secrets. We need to figure that out. Figure out how to do that. And then sketches. Do that. Oh, we got the Valentine's Day promo so far. Okie dokie. Sorry, it's just I'm so used to it's just doing two. It's like, oh, we have time for another one. And yeah, that's a good one. I have that one on my wall. Had that one on my wall. Um there's a picture of me holding the chocolate. Like there is a picture of me like holding that little piece of chocolate. That's Sarah made. Sarah's so great. Sarah makes me so all these nice things. Sarah is wonderful. To should we do another one? I feel self-reflection. Like, yeah, we should do another one. It's how long have I been going? I've been going an hour. Yeah, yeah, we'll do another one. Another one. Am I bothering you? No, 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 never. I love you. Kiss me. No? Okay, just checking. It's hard to tell since you always look so into it when you're reading. It makes me scared to interrupt. Well, it's within my expectations to be interrupted when I read here. It's mainly when I'm by myself that I don't like it. That makes sense. I guess if you're here in the first place, then you're more ready to socialize, even if it takes a little bit of prodding. It's not so bad to be social if I let others do the work. So it can be healthy to put myself in a social environment every now and then. I feel ya. It's mostly difficult when I don't know anyone. And there are too many people or everyone is being too silly for me to keep up with. I'm turning the fan back on. I'm starting to get hot again. Fan's too cold. Fan's too hot. Fan's too cold. Fan's too hot. Yuri glances across the room at Sayori Natsuki. Sayori has her head cocked back and her mouth open, trying to catch a piece of cookie that Natsuki is lobbing in the air, but the pieces keep bouncing off her face and hitting the floor. Look at these sillies! Maybe I should say something. No need. They just ran out of cookies. What a waste. They've really become good friends, haven't they? I'm happy! Sayori seems particularly good at making that happen. But the two of them are both on the energetic side, so I suppose it works out well. Yeah, come to think of it, you and I haven't had many chances to talk one-on-one, have we? Though that may be partially my fault, since thinks I'm supposed to be the one engaging club members. Not at all. I probably formed the habit of drawing minimal attention to myself. So the responsibility is equally on me. At least to display some openness to engage. Well, what about during times like once? Do you meet up with friends? I just read. Oh! But I like it that way. It feels nice to be carried away after a morning of classes. Yeah. Do you always read fantasy? Oh, not always. I suppose it's all I've read recently, but only because I'm in the middle of this series. There are still 2 more books after this one. I guess those long books suit you well, since you spend so much time reading. Well, fantasy may be my favorite, but after that, I'm more or less indiscriminate to genres. I'll read anything with depth and maturity. Oh yeah? Even like romance? Well, there are a lot of books that have elements of romance in them. Oh, come on, Yuri, you know what I mean. Smut! Monika lowers her voice. It's a guilty pleasure of mine, so I won't tell anyone if you do, too. Maybe more when I was in middle school. I mean, I was really lonely and people were mean to me a lot. So it kind of felt like... please don't make me think about the past. Aw, poor baby. Sorry, I'm just super curious. I just got super curious. You know, we should totally pick out a romance novel to read. That would be so much fun. Absolutely not. Really? Even if it was just between us? Try asking someone who has no shame, like Natsuki. It's true. Ouch. I'm sorry. I swear I didn't mean that. Well, I guess it was my fault for pressing you. I'm like that for things in my past. I'm like that for things in my past too. You know, things I feel too embarrassed to re-experience. There's nothing wrong with growing out of things. It happens to everyone. For instance, Natsuki's interest in manga remind me quite a bit of how intense I used to be about my own interests. It makes me think that so likely grow out of it too. Oh, Yuri. Hey, were you talking about me? What you talking about, Yuri? No, we were just... Oh, we were just talking about how our interests have changed over the years. When did you get into manga, Natsuki? Like a couple years ago, I guess? I was already sort of into it before that, but I wasn't really going hard until then. Oh yeah? What was it that inspired you to get more into it? I don't know. I guess, let me think. It was after I discovered a series that I really liked. Yeah, I was just like really fed up with a lot of things. I got super into this one series that I really related to. I guess I had an edgy phase where I just hated everyone around me and wanted to be by myself. Oh, Yuri, burn! Burn! Holy shit! Oh my god. Holy shit. After she was throwing shade at you, like, oh my god! Hey, kind of like Yuri! Monika, shut up! Monika. Sorry. That's completely wrong, so... It's still cool that you both really found your thing. They're almost like opposites, but it sounds like they helped you a lot through hard times. You and Nick! Wow, what the heck? Is that book even bigger than the last one you were reading? It's technically slightly longer, but not by very much. How high do you think it would go if you stacked up the whole series? Natsuki estimates by holding her hand high above her head, sizing up an imaginary stack. I should get one of those mangas that's like 50 volumes long so I can say I've read more than you. Like One Piece, right? Not that I have the money for that. Please, that would hardly count when your books only have a few words per page. I know, I was just joking. I could never actually read books like yours. It's too boring for me. Yuri shoots a glare at Natsuki. And then they just start kissing like it's not boring. Still, I said for me, not for you. I have my own opinion. I just think it's too convoluted. Sayuri, are those from the floor? Gross. Also, wash your hands before touching any of. Also, wash your hands before touching any of my books. But my hands are dirty. Just do it. The oils are there, even if you can't see them. Fine. Sayuri trots at the door, and Natsuki follows. Yuri, you look a little upset. What kind of nerve does she have calling my hobby boring? Well, she did correct herself. Hardly. She was so condescending. I kind of agree with Yuri, she was condescending, but I mean, so are you. Like, pot and kettle, you know? Like, I don't mind if she thinks it's not for her. I already understand that it's not for everyone. But she knows, well, how much these mean to me. So how about just leaving me alone instead of needlessly telling me the things you hate about it? Fair. But also, again, pot kettle. I'm sorry, Yuri. You may be right. This won't be the last time people have strong feelings about what they like or don't like. Especially in a literature club. So I should have figured out how to mediate discussions to keep them positive and constructive. For the record, I've always been impressed by the level of creativity in your books, and also your ability to get through them so quickly. Thank you. Okay, well this is something that I'll have to think about and revisit. I'm sure I can help Natsuki finish some common ground with you. Find some common ground with you. Fuck, I can't read. Common ground isn't necessary. I just wish to be respected. That then, either way, I'll do my best. I'm skeptical when it comes to Natsuki. I trust you, Maka, but I'm skeptical. Okay, everyone! It's Monika! We have a special club meeting today! As you know, the Literature Club is a place where we get to share things that we're really passionate about. But that also means we should be more mindful of how we respond to each other's feelings. I think we have a chance to turn our differences into positive energy for each other. Aren't you being a little dramatic about this? This is important to me. Well, sorry, I just feel like I'm being accused of something. No, I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm sorry if it came off that way. But our conversation yesterday made me reflect on the power of language. And I thought it would be a good topic for the literature club. Don't you think? Sorry, I have to... My skirt was like... positioned weird. Okay, here we go. I'm sure we're going to have differences in opinion a lot. So So I need to make sure we're prepared to keep a positive atmosphere in the club. If you say so. Sure. The cool thing about language is that it gives us a lot of different ways to express the same idea or emotion. We have a lot of control over how we want the other person to feel when receiving our thought. This goes for poetry, narratives, casual conversation, basically anything. For example, Sayori, what's your favorite food? I've had them organized by category. So I start with snacks, or do you mean full meals? So I include breakfast. Oh, jeez. Okay, how about your favorite fruit? That's easy, cherries! Really? I always thought cherries tasted nasty. But cherries are delicious! Whoa, that's a pretty strong reaction. Well, I just don't understand how somebody could think cherries are nasty. How does it make you feel? I don't know. Sad? Defensive, maybe? Yeah, I got defensive. See? The reason you had such a strong reaction wasn't just because I don't like the cherries. It's because you felt like your opinion was under attack. But that's weird, right? Something like taste is completely subjective. When I say something like, I think cherries taste nasty, I'm using objective language. I'm challenging Sayori's reality that cherries are delicious with my own, which is that cherries are nasty. But what do you... Okay. Wait, hold on! How is that objective when you just said it was only your opinion? It has to do with the way our brains interpret the words. You're talking about the reality of the cherries, not your feelings about them. Like Sayori. Let's rewind for a second and pretend I didn't tell you that I think cherries are nasty. Good. So what happens that I said, I've tried cherries and they're not for me. It's not the kind of flavor I enjoy. Well, that's fine. As long as you don't call them nasty. Nasty is a nasty word. Okay, so cherries was kind of a weird example, but I think it gets the point across. Is it a weird example, Monika? This time around, instead of talking about the cherries, I just talked about my feelings, and Sayori didn't get defensive. So instead of cussing with each other, it's like we received an invitation to talk about our differences. Yuri, you don't need to take notes. I'm not going to quiz you or something. I know that. I was just... Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you out. You can do whatever you like. But does anyone have any thoughts so far? Yeah, I just feel like I should have had to put all my language through a filter just to protect someone's feelings. Well, you don't have to. The choice is yours on how you want to come across to other people. I'm only suggesting it as a tool to help you turn your differences into a positive experience, rather than an argument. Right, Sayori? Whatever you say, cherry hater. Oh, come on. Sayori, I actually like cherries. I was just saying that to help demonstrate. What the heck? Sorry, Sayori. I'll make it up to you later. How about a cherry sundae? You are welcome to dupe me anytime, my beloved president. Find your people's loyalty? How deplorable. Oh, like you would turn down a free sundae, Yuri. You were suddenly a fan of those cupcakes I brought in the other week. I was reading and not keeping track of them. Oh, that's enough. We're getting off topic. So now that we have the gist of it, how about we try it with something more relevant to the club? Like manga, right? Yeah, calling Yuri out on her own hypocrisy. Yeah. Let's try to have a productive discussion about our difference in opinion. Yuri, do you want to start? Well, I'd rather not know. How come? Well, because I don't see anything productive can come from that. It's just going to start a fight. No, it'll be fine. That's why I'm here to moderate. Ooh. Oh no, baby. Let's have a calm and rational discussion. Yeah, give me a little more credit. I'm not child. You don't have to coddle my feelings. I always think it's more respectful to just speak your mind. I had a bad feeling about this. Respectable. Yuri's expressive changes at that word. As Mako recalls, being respected was the crux of the matter for Yuri. Well, the point of the exercise isn't exactly like, it's fun. I have nothing against anyone personally. You're entitled to enjoy whatever it is you like. I just prefer more depth and nuance in my reading material. I look for stories that are imaginative and sophisticated beyond the surface level. Oh boy. Oh boy. Fucking so mean. Oh, well, that's just a misunderstanding then. I thought you were going to say that manga's for children or something. Like I don't hear enough of that. But there's plenty of deep manga. I'm not clueless about manga. I've read my own fair share when I was younger. What? Are you serious? How come you never told me? Because I'm past that point in my life and I really prefer not to revisit it. I prefer more mature things now. Excuse me? Okay, hold on. Can I jump in here? Let's try to keep things subjective. Before you imply that manga is immature, then aren't you implying that someone is immature for being into it? Well, maybe it's immature to judge people for having different tastes than you. That's what you're doing! That's what you're doing, you... Natsuki? Nobody's immature! We are mature! I've read Natsuki's manga and Yuri's fantasy and I love them both in their own way. Okay. It's great that you like it, but I still find it boring. Boring isn't subjective. Okay, it bores me. That's subjective. No, that's objective. That's an objective fact. It bores you. But, I mean, the thing about... This is ridiculous. Do you see why I didn't want to participate in this? I knew it was just gonna make people upset. I'm not upset. Like I said, I don't care what other people think. But I always got the impression that you secretly looked down upon me, so I'm glad my suspicions were confirmed. That's not true at all. You're making assumptions. I mean, you are looking down on her. What the fuck do you mean she's making assumptions? You are very clearly looking down on her. What? You can't blame me for getting defensive when nobody ever has the least bit of respect for the things that I'm into. Hypocrisy? What? The only thing I look down upon is when people make fun of me for just being myself and trying to mind my own business. What? Have you looked in a mirror? Yeah. What the fuck, Sherry? Tell me again about respect after calling all my interests immature. Like, he's right though, like... You can't... Please stop! Oh, this is a teary. Please? You don't mean the things you're saying right now? Please? Let's be friends. I didn't mean for this to happen. Well, it did. So please don't invite yourself to try to solve other people's problems next time, okay? Yuri's patient words send the club room into a choked silence as he gathers her things. She leaves. Holy crap. I never heard her sound like that before. She must be so pissed. Well, you weren't very nice either, so... I mean, yeah, but Yuri was, like, more hypocritical. Like, that's... I was just saying. How did this happen? It's my fault. Yuri wasn't wrong. I shouldn't have tried to moderate a conflict when I know how bad I am at dealing with conflicts. It was a really stupid thing for me to do. Amata, you're being kind of objective here. It's nobody's fault, and it wasn't stupid. Everyone in the club is a nice person. Nobody would have expected this. But I guess you're sensitive about the things we really love. Honestly, she kind of brought it upon herself. She did? Like, I hate that she, like, says, I hate to take sides here, but, like, yeah, kind of? But kind of? Like I said, I don't care if you're not into manga, but if you actually look down on other people for it, that's kind of the point I was trying to make in the first place. It's not about sugarcoating things, it's about just recognizing and understanding our defenses. Okay, but here's the thing about that. Yuri actually looks down on me. It has nothing to do with her word choice or anything like that. She's right! Like, she's right! Oh my god, Natsuki. So I see what you're trying to do, but I really think the problem here is her. Not just like the way we talk about each other, right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean... Yuri isn't like that. She's a lot sweeter than you're giving her credit for. I'm sure she'll be reflecting on this. I actually think everyone should. And it'll be fine. I'll figure something out. Well... I'm just, like, saying that instinctively. Just setting myself up to cause more problems. This wasn't your fault, Monika. You don't have to beat yourself up over it. If you ask me, it's good that the truth finally came out. Because I can just move on now. But... it's fine, I promise. Let's just get our minds off this, okay? In fact, it's a good opportunity to read some manga without having to worry about you feeding Yuri's superiority complex. Don't be mean. Is he wrong though? I'll talk or read manga or whatever you want, but don't be mean to my friends, okay? Sorry. I'm just bitter. Everything will be okay. I mean, I don't have the answers, but I at least know that we're all good people and don't want to hurt each other. This will be a learning experience. Monika says that, but her uneasiness is given away by how much she has to force the reassuring tone in her voice. This is bound to happen eventually. Natsuki and Yuri have always engaged with each other, the least out of anyone. And this is the reason. As Sayori and Natsuki proceed to distract themselves with manga, Monika sighs to herself, unable to shake her worried thoughts. Will the club really have to just come to terms with the fact that some members will be incompatible with each other? Monika desperately doesn't want to admit that. And she knows Sayori doesn't either. But for once, a solution doesn't seem to be in sight. Oh, we got more mail! Stay focused on our goals, okay? As a reminder, to help our data collection, my analysis performs to be focused on answering some of these main questions. How does granting elevated access to the VM affect the person's emotional state? How does granting elevated access to the VM affect a person's values and goals? How does someone effectively navigate the experiment with the ability to change the context of their VM? How is elevated access being weaponized? What actions and values most contribute to the destruction of the universe? Most importantly, how might your observations apply to our own universe? Bonus. How can we present this to the upper management as an operation that benefits the company? Unrelated note, whoever changed the color scheme of the desktop to pink, can you please change it back? It's unprofessional and it runs the risk of drying eyes. Yeah, they're evil. Get more music. Alright, so I think that will be it for tonight. Should we raid someone? Yeah, we should raid someone. We should raid someone. Yay! But yeah. So yeah, we'll need to remember not to start self-love. We need your reflection part 2. Okay, so we did not complete reflection part 2. I need to remember that for next time. Okie dokie. Okay, and hey, if you stick around, you know, you get extra points for you know, stuff for sticking around. Well, that fuck. Put those back in the thing later. Okay. Cover screen. I could just freaking there. Flood this. There you go. Alright. Let's find someone to raid. Who are we going to raid tonight? Who are we going to raid? Da 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 da. Who are we going to raid? Oh my god! Holy shit. Hold on a sec. Oh, well, I need to do that in the direct chat anyway. So, fuck. Oh, and let me go to the place. Yeah. Yeah, that truck. Yeah, let me go here. Yeah, here I am. What the fuck happened to the statistics? Oh, right. I remember now. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Yeah. There you go. Okay. I remember now. I briefly removed them for a reason. I was making a little video and use this one. Okie dokie. Who's to raid? Who do we got to raid tonight? Who? Oh, that's me. Let's see. You're only sleep. Why are you sleeping? Follow channels. Never. Okay, let's see. Let's see. We got. They're playing League of Legends. Might not leave y'all with League of Legends. Oh, no. Need to be more subjective. I'm sorry. League of Legends is fine if you're into League of Legends. I think the show's better, but okay. I tried it once. It wasn't for me. It's kind of stressful. I mean, we rated them like last time, didn't we? So I feel like rating someone twice in a row is kind of like you know, like it feels like eh. Who's this? Who's this one? Who's this one? Oh, did I read the list eventually? Hold on. What are they playing? Phasmophobia. I never actually played Phasmophobia. don't know if I really want to. Like, it just doesn't seem like my kind of game. I cannot, like, keep a straight thought. Who we got here? Who do we got here? Who do we got here? Who is this? I don't know. I'm just not into like a lot of those types of games. You know, what the kids are now calling friend slock. I didn't come up with the term. Uh, uh, I'm always so undecisive with picking people to stream. Like, fuck. Wait, who's this? Who is this? Who we got here? Trying to. It's too many VTubers. You can't keep them all straight. Okay, who's this one? Do I know this one? I'm like whenever I like see someone, I'm also like, wait, am I even? Have we even talked? Yeah, no, we're not. I know nothing about this person. Why am I following them then? I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll just read. Here, 1 year long subathon. Let's see. Well, down BRB. Down on BRB. They're on BRB! How dare they? They're on BRB! God damn, well, I will just have to take my business somewhere else. Let's see. Donkey Kong. Yeah, sure. Sure, let's go with, yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Goblin Fia. Rave Goblin Fia. They're playing the new Donkey Kong. They're playing the new Donkey Kong! Goblin Fia. I like goblins. They're cruel. Alright, let's see. Alright, we're gonna read now. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I love you. You have a good night, good day, whatever time it is. I'm a shark. I'm gonna go swim away now. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Where's the ending screen? Oh.